Good morning. What we're going to do today is a quick demonstration of how to get CODESYS running in the Nova environment. So I'm going to log on to my Nova instance here, and the first thing I'm going to do is go into the SDK container where I'm going to enable Docker. So I'm going to enable Docker here, and then I am going to save and commit. And what that's going to do now is rebuild the SDK container such that it contains an instance of Docker. And that's completed. We can see here it's deploying. We can come back in and now we can add containers. And I am going to add from our little library here the CODESYS hosting container. Now, CODESYS is a little different because it's a third-party package that isn't published as a container. We merely create a container that can host it, but this is pre-configured to make hosting CODESYS a lot easier. So let's commit that. And in a couple of seconds, we'll see that's running. If we come back here, if we look at the log, we can see it's downloading the necessary bits and pieces to create this. This will just take a couple of seconds. And basically what it's doing is creating a pre-configured Debian container that is suitable for installing CODESYS. And we'll see container started. So now let's take our CODESYS tool, and we're going to go into Tools, Deploy Control SL. And we're going to go to Communications. And here I already have the IP address of my device. And I'm going to put port 222 in here and root and the lowercase word password. And I'm going to connect. And that's going to connect quite happily. Then we can go into deployment. We're going to select CODESYS control for Linux, the right build. We're going to install it. It's going to prompt us about installing the Edge gateway, so we'll go ahead and do that. And now it's on there, and we can start them, and we can see those services will be running in a second. There we go. Then all we have to do is we can come back into our SDK container setup, and we are going to snapshot that configuration. So that's going to take a snapshot of the image containing CODESYS. And we're also going to go into ports, and we are going to delete here port 22 being exposed as 222, which will prevent SSH access just from a security point of view. By default, it is going to point the license server at the host system. So you need to install the CODESYS license server on the host system. If you want to change that, you can just put a host name or an IP address in this startup command here. So now we can go ahead and commit that. And if we look down here, we will now see, once this is running, CODESYS control started, CODESYS Edge started. So that's it. In just a few clicks, you can host CODESYS within Nova. Thank you.